That D99, who knows what he's thinking? Or hiding behind that beard of his. Ew. You never know what's behind the beard. Chapter 6, 9:03 p.m. Lost memories of self, a forgotten murder case, a dead guy, and a detective joined forces to find out the truth behind them both. The detective assigned the dead guy a task, to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. Oh, what should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment. Where are we? Oh, right, we're in this place where we saved Lynne from the Rube Goldberg machine. It's been a little bit since I did my first set of recordings. It's longer than I wanted, so I'm like, what was I doing? Right, I remember this place now. I wonder how that detective who keeps dying is doing. Hope she's still alive. I bet she's pretty pleased with herself, keeping so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady is waiting for her at the chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I'd better head there too. Hello, what are these guys saying? It's all over. It's all over for me. Lynne, sweet, cute Lynne, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away on me. And then those detectives, matching bookends, blue and green, yelled at me. What did I do for this guy? Sorry, I don't remember what I did for this guy's voice at all. So this guy's now, forget about all that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir? You're bright as the sun, Lynne probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister. Would you mind just leaving me alone? Here's the pep talk, and the guy's like, that didn't actually help. She doesn't know you exist, and people are gonna be a jerk to you, and he's like, are you trying to console me? If you are, it's not working. Oh! When I was doing my editing of the last set of recording, I wanted to explain something. Well, I mean, I guess I'll go to the picture of it. This one. So, I mentioned something and I realized I didn't explain it very well because I said like, oh, apparently you have to go through the receiver as a ghost, and then I just kind of got lost like dealing with whatever puzzle was going on at the time. So it was after we saved Camilla and Missile and we were going to the next door, the writer's apartment to try to get her phone to use. And I said something about like, oh, you can't, you know, like, it's not just going through the phone lines, there's more to it. And I realized I didn't explain my thoughts because I got distracted. I found it interesting. I mean, I still find it interesting. Because like, okay, you travel through the phone lines, right? But the whole problem was that Camilla dropped the phone, like the receiver, into the fish tank. I mean, here you go. Right here, this fish tank. And that like shorted out the thing and she couldn't use it. And so then you couldn't use the phone to travel. But that like on initial thought doesn't make sense, right? Because the phone line connects to the base of the phone and that part's fine. So it's not just that like you can't just possess the phone and then instantly go into the wires. It's like you literally have to use the receiver, you know, like the handset part to go like into it and into the line. And then like, that doesn't really make sense because you're just possessing the whole thing anyways. And then, you know, that gets into the, you know, we said it at the beginning, we said it last time, it's the like, they're ghost powers. They don't have to make sense. So I'm not being like, it doesn't make sense, man. Like, yeah, we know it doesn't make sense. It's ghost powers. That's fine. I just found it interesting that that's the way it works. That like, if the phone itself is broken, you can't use the telephone line, which is still working. I just think that's interesting, that's all. I didn't explain that before, so now I did. So how are the preparations coming along? That was the other guy. I don't exactly remember what I did for them either, but whatever. I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah? Man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours and then it's time. I guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. Alrighty. Oh, hey! the dude's got a second level of his little card tower. Like the first time we were here, I think he just had the base, the first one. Now he's got a second bit. Good on you, man. Oh, the atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. His prisoner number is D99. Alrighty then. How do I get to these cells? Better try and get some information here first. It's trick time. So it looks like we can do the same thing as last time. I guess is there anything different here? Screen shows rules of tiny rooms. Oh, the same as last one. Still funny though. The open bars keep it nice and airy, but I don't want to live there. I wonder what they're for. Just that he's like, those are weird houses. I guess they're airy, but I don't want to live in it. Too small. Oh, Sissel, you so funny. All right, well, we know we have to use this to travel across. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, Bailey. Try pitting up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection. Prisoner C74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I better prepare. Prisoner C74, eh? What did that big whale do anyway? But you don't know? About the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro who what? Well, C74 barricaded himself into the Metro Police Department, took siege of the place. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the Chief Commissioner. Why the heck did he do all that? Well, that's what the detectives who surrounded him asked. What are your demands, they asked. And the guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double. Curry and rice, that's it? Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with the flamethrower. Torched it real good. Important documents, the commissioner's mustache, all destroyed by the flames. Well, what the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. That doesn't make sense. Okay, in the first place, how did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C74 himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Whee! Oop. Ah! Strike a pose. Once again, like, I join him in spinning on the chair whenever he does that, but between my mic being right here off camera, like right on the edge where you can't see it, and my headphones are corded, not wireless, yeah, I'd just, pull all my computer setup down and strangle myself if I tried spinning around right now. So we'll just join him in spirit. Ah! Strike a pose. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? And that guy's like, no. Okay, that was amusing, but we're gonna have to actually get out of the note this time. Just grooving. Hey, Bailey, you wanna groove? Okay, so what can we do over here? So there is more stuff in that room, but we can't reach anything from here. There's the goblet and the emergency switch. Well, we'll listen to him first, and then we'll do the switch. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Okay, let me see this. Take prisoner C38 to the telephone room. Yeah, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. Yeah, you already told me that earlier. C38, eh? What did that punk do? You never heard the story about the secret rendezvous case? Secret who what? C38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. Right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? What, like a murder or something? Well, in a way, it was even worse than a murder. It had to do with national secrets. Huh? National secrets? Okay, I'm lost. Well, the song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous. But the lyrics C-38 was singing were completely different from usual. Okay, so how's that a huge incident? Well, because the new lyrics exposed all the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it does. I like that their conversation is the exact same, just with the details different about the case of the who, what, and then like, that doesn't make any sense in the first place. I'm gonna guess that I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna use my, I guess not ghost powers, but my streamer detective powers to say, I bet they're gonna ask him like, why did he do it? And he's like, or, you know, they say, well, why did he do it? Did they ask him? And he's gonna be like, I don't know. If they did, they never told anyone. It's national secrecy. I'm calling it now. How would a rock singer know any top secret information? It's a complete mystery. Yeah. What? Why don't they just ask C-38 himself? Well, maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about. Apparently, it's up. Bam. Ah! Say, you can do a drinking game with this. Every time someone strikes a really funny pose, take a shot. Except that I'm thinking, like, by the time you reach the end of, like, chapter 2, you'd be dead from alcohol poisoning, so maybe don't actually do that. Actually, probably not chapter 2, but, like, I think by the time you get to, like, Cabanela and stuff, then you're gonna be getting into the everyone striking a pose all the time, and you're gonna have some real big problems. Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? And that guy's like, no. I love you too much, Bailey. We're not doing that. So let's flip this. Yeah, that opens that. Ah! Just the kind of excitement I need to wake me up. Well, I told you it's only for emergencies. Don't play with it. I told you it wasn't me. You know, I thought this work would be a lot more exciting. Sometimes I don't know which is my real job, going on rounds or building houses out of cards. Well, you'd better know. Ugh. And you ought to know that I'm just kidding. All right, so now we can get freely across. Yeah, nothing here. Goblet. Okay, so we can put the switch back. The bazooka still doesn't do anything, probably for the best. That is still just examining. Okay, so that's the same. Let loose then another memo. All right, so I'm thinking I don't know if it's gonna reach between it, but we might need to get to this top one, because if we're in the bazooka when it closes, I think it goes back up. And then we'd be able to reach the top monitor. I don't know what that seems like. It might be a little far, but that's the only thing I can think to do right now, because like our only other options are shut the thing, examine the TV, and do the note again. So I guess just flip this and then get into the bazooka. Hey! Oh, it won't let me in. Maybe you have to do it a second time. Because they did that before with, what was it? There was something I did where, like, the first time it showed you what it did, and the second time you did it, you could actually ghost out of it. Switch! 3, 2, 1, strike a pose! Yeah! He's just... and the other guy's like, eh. Okay, so this... How do I... what is it? There we go. I knew there was a fast forward button. I figured it out. Okay, so... We now try to get into it? No, it doesn't... Okay. Not that. I mean, I was right. It does, like, the barrier thing goes down. So, like, it seems like that's what they want you to do, but it literally does not let you ghost world while it's doing that animation. Huh. Okay, so what are our other options? I mean, like, this is where we have to be. Yeah, none of these do anything. So our options are the note. That one in the trash doesn't do anything. Or look at the monitor again. Like, is anything different when it's in alarm mode? No. Yeah, wouldn't want to live in one. Wonder where they are. Okay, so the note. Maybe. Oh, maybe if we. Okay, I was gonna say maybe because when it floats over, maybe I could ghost my way up into the TV, but it doesn't let you ghost during that either. Very confused. Hey, Bailey, are you confused? Yes. I don't know. Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to oh. Or that, okay. I'm hoping this opens something new because it's talking about the prisoner we're interested in, but like, because I was trying to get out of the note while it was fluttering into the TV and that didn't work. So if this does not open something new, I am out of ideas. Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D99. Yeah, the chef's preparing it for him right now. Okay, that's a good sign, because then maybe the chef will come through and you can like hitch a ride on the dinner. Ooh, how fancy. D99, eh? Even I know about this one. Yeah? Such a sad case. Hard for us, too. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member? It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? The motive, everything. All a complete mystery. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently this case is a matter of national secrecy as well? I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison, built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99, who knows what he's thinking? Or hiding behind that beard of his. Ew. You never know what's behind the beard. I don't like any of it. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder? And he apparently has a beard. I don't know why. That's just says "bah" every time, bah, and then just one time, It was funny to me. Can you quit throwing my important duty memos away? All right, give me something. We talked about a new prisoner. Like, we talked about the guy we're interested in. Yes, it's time. There's that drinking game. Strike any time. Whoa, hello. All right, well, there's the rocker. I think we found our secret rendezvous case. Hey, okay, there we go. Goblet on top. There. It's done. How magnificent it is, too. Updated the phone book. Phone book is this one. Oh, it probably just had a, yeah, uniform men. The place where the uniform men work, it's called a prison. I promise. Okay, so it's just that before it was just like, what is this place? And now you're like, oh, it's a prison. I get it. Because, you know, you're amnesiac. You don't know these things. All right, goblet. Into monitor. Into camera. I can press the door button or be in the, can I press the button and get into the door? Ooh, that's something new. Huh, I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who's saying the national secrets. He's a prisoner. He must have come from the cells. Ooh, so can I, like, get into his guitar? Huh? Oh, wait. Ooh. Yeah, see, like, I want to be in that door, but it didn't let me. This might be one of those ones where it's... Yeah. So, like, see, that's what I was talking about first with the bazooka. Where it, like, the first time you do it, like, you hit the button, the door opens, the guy's like, huh? Hits the button and shuts it. And now you're like, okay, this is how it works. And the second time, they let you actually ghost into it now that they've shown you it. And so I thought that's what they wanted to do with the bazooka and the, like, raising and lowering shutter. All right, well, we'll let him close the door. Now let's examine this guitar. Huh, so this is that thing that was making a horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. Yeah, something primitive like that, I bet. I like that in Sissel's amnesiac state, and he doesn't know what anything is. And it's a rock guitar, and you just imagine, like, the punk rocker going on stage like, this song represents my inner feelings. I am hungry. I'm thirsty. I don't know. I'd listen to it. Maybe. Peace out. Yeah, I'm done. All right, C-38, back to your cell. Hey, guard man, how about give me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous, man. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now let's go. Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way, to my own music. All right, so there was the dude with the beard. There's the whale of a guy. I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynne possibly want with that information? Whoa, slow down there, man. Damn! Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit. Looks like guard man is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Go, go, go! Come on, sausage head! What? This prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. D99 has a beard. It's one of those little blackboards Lynne said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spiky's schedule for tomorrow. All right, what do we got? We've got a drum kit we can play, a bunk bed. All right. We can go up and hit. Nah, we're supposed to go there, and as we've learned, sometimes if you go to what you're supposed to, it locks you into it. So let's. Oh, well, now he's moving, and I can't get over. All right, well. We'll wait for him to go back. He doesn't care. Like, other people, like, nearsighted Django, you play the guitar, he's like, who's there? And shoots it. This dude, the drum just starts going, boom, boom, boom. Either he doesn't hear it, or he's just like, yeah, rock on, drums. All right, note, toilet. Well, let's examine the notes. The pad of note paper is hanging on the wall. There's a red X drawn on each one. I think it's some kind of letter or symbol, but I don't recall what it means. I mean, you just literally said there's a red X on it. There's a red O drawn on each one. Some kind of letter or symbol. I don't recall what it means. Yeah. Yep. See, it auto did it as soon as I went there. So it's good we played that drum. Very important. So this is one of those little blackboards Lynne mentioned. Let me just give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory. But there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read! Here we go. Whoop. That might be a YouTube thumbnail right there. That actually tracks with... Okay, well, let me finish this scene first, and I'll go back to my thought. If, you know... Whoops. I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. Well, if I can't read prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? What am I supposed to report back to Lynne? If I tell her I couldn't read it, she'll kill me. Well, I mean, okay, actually, I guess I don't have to worry too much about that. Anyway, I might as well try to find Prisoner D99's cell. Hopefully I'll at least be able to find out something while I'm here. Can't go back to Lynne empty-handed. Of course, a ghost doesn't actually have hands. Yeah, so, okay, that actually, I wonder. Because at the time, it was when you were in the fancy, my good man, that guy, the fancy room with the blue head assassin guy. And you looked at the notebook and you're like, it's written in some foreign language. I can't read it. And at first I just thought that meant it was written in a different language, but that was like your clue that like you just straight up can't read at all. You don't know anything for reading. So I wonder if it really was a foreign language or if it's just that like that was your first clue that you can't read. Interesting. A phone? This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only places I can go within this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Cool. Dial. Where to now? The guard room. Like, do I need to go back to the guard room? No, probably not. Oh, maybe. He's doing something. Bailey, what now? What's with you all of a sudden? What do you think of my quirky behavior? Are you surprised? You seem bored. I thought I'd wake you up. You can call that my gotcha move. What do you think? If a normal person pulled a move like that, sure, I might be startled. But this is you we're talking about. Oh, okay. How can you be so insensitive? I was only trying to open up communication between us. I thought, do your work, Bailey. What a team. Okay, I don't think I actually have to do anything here right now, but... Oh, that's cool, because this is the phone that also has, you can choose, all right. Okay, so that's how that all works. Well, I mean, I'm glad we got to see their little interaction. Don't know why, I'm just like, my beard, I must fix it. I mean, everyone who has a beard knows why. You're like, I have to fix my beard, because it's just what you do. So emergency button, or, come on, go down. Oh, well, there is nothing here, so never mind. I guess we press this emergency button. It's fun. I'm sure Bailey and I guess we don't know the other guy's name. They'll have a great time with this. Beep. An emergency button. An emergency in a prison. Well, that's got to be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. All right, so that dude's freaking out. Ooh, he's dropping an X. Go, go, go. Okay, so he's communicating with someone. It caused quite an uproar, I guess. I bet each prisoner reacts differently to the alarm. Might be fun to watch. Let's see if I want to change the... Yeah, okay. So... Okay, so there's our guy with the beard. He does not care in the slightest. Oh, he got the red X. What is going on with that guy? What is going on with that guy? All clear. Okay. Yeah, sure, what do you have to say, Sissel? So if I sound the alarm, it gets people moving. Yeah. Okay. And then he sent another O. Okay, so I want to make sure. There goes the paper. And it goes to this. Okay, so that's how we get down. Oh, it's okay. I'm surprised the guards don't care that the dude has like a rope attached to a bell in his toilet, but sure. Okay, he gets a spoon. He pulls up the note. What do you do now? The all clear signal has been given. Oh. He's doing a Shawshank Redemption. Except instead of behind the picture, it's behind the toilet. Okay. Okay. So, on the one hand, this gave us an answer. Pressing that button that's how we get down. We ride the paper, and then it will snag. So we'll get into the X. Because he's saying, like, stop tunneling. The guards are coming. I like that. I like that there's that interaction between the two. Just, I mean, in general, like, hey, yeah, fun puzzle mechanic, whatever. I just like that, like, punk rocker dude is helping this guy dig out, even though it might not help him at all. Because it's not like, I mean, you know, maybe he's gonna dig a tunnel to him too, but he's just like, yeah, screw you, policeman. I'm gonna help that guy out. It's fun. But for all the answers it gave us about what we're supposed to do here, what is up with this weird machine? Like, he sticks his head in. Like, it's like, oh, here's our quest. The guy painting calmly, who doesn't seem to care one way or the other. Like, forget that. What is up with this dude's contraption on his head? That's what I want to know. Right, I'm just mashing that button. Okay, there's like, wait, it's not letting me do it. And then it is, it's just, yeah, I had to get into the other room before it highlighted all the other stuff. Go, go, go. And ding-a-ling-a-ling. I like that you get to see that when you're down there. Also, that is a very interesting head. I see what they mean by sausage head, but man, this fella. Look at that. Why? Blah, 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 onto it. What is? I don't know. Updated the phone book. All right, so we can ring the bell, which would signal him even without a flush, or without, you know, the guy up there flushing a note. They'll think that there is a note. So we can examine the blackboard, and he'll be like, I can't read. Still can't read, but I better go check out prisoner D99 anyways. Besides, I want to see what this prisoner looks like. I mean, you can see him, right? Like, you literally have a mechanic that you've talked about. Like, I can move the camera around. Well, you can't do it now. It doesn't let you, but they literally let you look at him already. By the looks of him, this must be the curry lover from the police department siege case. Never mind that. Where did he just come from? What's going on in this cell? Maybe I better check out his schedule. Yeah, we tried that. Okay, a light. I see it. I see it already. I see the answer. Just making sure you can't do anything else now. Okay. So we ring the bell. He starts digging. We ring the bell again because the spoon is possessible. When he starts coming out, we get in the spoon. He tosses us across the room. We get to the cot. Got it. Now, I understand, sir. Just like, it's time to get up. Ugh, roll out of bed. I was like, okay, now get in the spoon. I guess I don't need to. Also, why you lick your spoon clean? Like, I get it's like, he's the fat guy who likes eating stuff. Like, that's fine, but you're literally just tunneling dirt. Oh, he's a, huh? Nothing here. Oh. So he won't, okay, well, I was partial. I was right overall. I just got the details wrong. He doesn't start digging and you don't have to do it again because he doesn't see the note. So he doesn't know that it's safe. Okay. But it still was that he'd grab the spoon and throw it back. So I got that part. I'm calling it good enough. All right, now, same thing here. Looks like it's a turn. Do I have to? I'm gonna dial it just in case. We'll just go to the upper. And then, oh good, you don't even have to like do the whole like phone line thing. Like, he said just possessed, but, like, I don't know if that means you have to use it to get it available. So now we know for sure we can do it. Okay, we can ring the bell again. Oh, we can't. We don't have access to that. All right. D99. Story time. What a strange cell. Prisoner inside it. He seems to be enjoying himself. Oh, this is the last cell in the area, so that means this man humming to himself must be prisoner D99. According to what the guards said, anyway. D99. Flashback. Even I know about this one. Yeah. He shot his wife right in front of a family member. What in the world really happened? Why is Lynne so concerned about this prisoner? I don't know the answers. I guess there's no need for me to know. Only one objective, and that's to find out his work schedule for tomorrow. That does raise an interesting question. I guess I don't need to worry about. I was thinking I just automatically ghost because I was thinking of like the punk rock and like, please stop playing the blah, 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 blah. But he's being nice and quiet. We can just chill here. It is a very interesting question. Like, place your bets now, folks. Why is this guy, if he shot his wife in here, if they specifically said that this is a prison for national secrecy? Like, the other one's like, okay, the dude somehow got into, like, the police commissioner's office. And the other one, like, broadcasts, like, state secrets during a concert. But if this is just a murder case, what is he actually doing here? The plot thickens. Okay, a picture frame. Photos, eh? Wonder if these are of his family. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Face has been blotted out with black paint. Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. Oh, I was hoping you could, like, examine this stuff more, all right? Newspaper article. Yeah, let's read it. Oh, right. A newspaper article has been cut out and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read it. It's probably about D99's case, man murders wife, something like that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article. Yeah, it's this prisoner, all right. I also like that's a good way that they can just, like, not spoil everything for you right away. You're like, what's the mystery? Why is he here? And then it's like, he has the news article right there, but you can't read it. So it's like, it makes sense they have the information, but you can't get it for a logic, you know, as logical as ghost powers are. The work schedule for tomorrow of prisoner D99, the information Lynne's looking for should be written on this blackboard. But unfortunately, I've lost the ability to read. Huh. Here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look. Huh? What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something written on the blackboard's on the other prisoners, but this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. So I have the answer Lynne was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. This information mean anything to her? Well, it's not up to me to know or care. Well, that's how I feel at the moment. Tricky time. Not being able to read, I was wondering how this is going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read, even if one can't read. Prisoner's D99's work schedule for tomorrow is blank. I better get this important information to Lynne as fast as I can. Oh, I can't get down there. Reach! Reach! Okay, we can close this. D99, dinner! Eat a chicken. I suppose I need to give him a... Considering Lynne was having us go for him specifically, I probably need to come up with a voice I'll remember for him, but I don't know what to... Just quite a feast for tonight, I see. Give him that, like, regalish... I mean, you know, he's standing up, he's got his... You know, give him a Somewhat. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99. I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why did you do it? I agree. It is pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken and has been forgotten by everybody. Myself included. Detective Jowd. Now then, let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. Oh, we're gonna see the picture. He's blocking it. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. I want to know what's on that picture. That was a freaking, like, dramatic, not reveal, but a dramatic, like, you know, like, he takes the picture and turns it and stands in the way of it so you can't, like, you know there's something on there. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh, this? Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. I wondered what, I mean, not at first, but when he said, like, who's the man in that painting? I'm like, I have a suspicion. Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure. Sorry to bother you. Get another screenshot. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynne is investigating is painting a picture of me. I have to go see Lynne, and fast. Not for her sake, for mine, to solve this mystery of me. Wow. He is going to town on that chicken. He's like, napkin, bottle, wastebasket. Ooh. Okay, we can't do anything with that now, so. But we'll keep it in mind for the future. There's a picture of Sissel. Things are getting crazy. Yeah, I know it doesn't connect to the... I got questions I want to ask Lynne. Gotta get to a place that... Yeah. External phone, and fast! Ooh. Just in time for another call.
This is headquarters. What's the status over there?
Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir.
How much longer then?
1 more hour, sir.
I see. Carry on then. Oh, one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you.
Yeah. Evening, Cabanella here. How you boys doing?
Inspector Cabanella, fine, sir.
Oh, you got another little call tonight, didn't you, from my baby?
From Lynne? Well, yes, sir.
Did my girl have anything interesting to say?
Not especially. She hung up almost immediately.
I see. All right, well, next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow.
Yes, sir.
You try to cover it up, I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much.
Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir. Immediately, sir.
Don't forget, she is a fugitive after all.
Yes, sir.
Carry on then. I might pop in a little bit later.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir.
Trace complete. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her, too. Your Lynne, I mean. Inspector Cabanella? The Special Investigation Unit want with Lynne? I don't know. I guess something happened we don't know about? Tonight of all nights. Inspector Cabanella must be upset tonight, too. Weren't he and prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, good friends? Ooh. The plot really thickens. You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him? He's the head of the Special Investigation. He's a busy man. What's wrong? Jowd was my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. Oh, look at me, rotting away in a place like this. Can't even do anything to help Lynne. What am I doing with my life? This new side of you, it's kind of endearing. Anyway, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know. I mean, it collapsed very beautifully and very nicely. I'm not gonna bother hearing what Sissel has to say, because he'll just be like, I should go there, or something. Like, or he'll be like, oh my goodness, Cabanella knows this Detective Jowd, type of thing. You know, you know, it's like, if someone was here to, like, Missile or Lynne or something. What the? Oh, whoa, I didn't.
Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison. Inspector Cabanella?
I did not need to see your wiggling feet, sir.
We were just a little too late. So close, Inspector?
We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him. We can still make it.
By the way, what's going on with that other case, the junkyard murder? She did it, eh? No question about it.
She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that? Wonder where she ran off to play.
Wait, what did he just say? She did it. Wait, did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way. Wow. So...
I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that?
Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. Yet. After seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby.
Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her.
Evidence. Nothing like it, baby.
Why the murder case now on such an important night?
I think you have that wrong, Chief.
I mean, yeah, we'll get back to this. I just like his, like, he dances down the stairs. He does his little anytime he looks at someone, and then like when he's drinking tea, he's what? Like I said it before, and I'm saying it again. Like, he's smarmy, and I don't like him, but he's still like clearly he's still a good guy. At least Lynne thinks so. And like, I trust Lynne. Like, I don't know who to trust in this game necessarily, but I trust Lynne. So like, okay, he's a good guy, but he's kind of smarmy. That like, he's like, he kind of rubs you the wrong way. But and his animations are so good. Like, Cabanella, I think, is one of the not like favorite as in like, because obviously like Missile's the most endearing, but like he is one of my favorite designed characters in this, just because like a good guy who you don't really like, who's also just like all his animations are slick, and he's got the white suit with the so good. Good job on the design of that.
Anyways, you got it backwards. A murder case now for the very reason it is such an important night.
Yeah, I definitely like Cabanella's animations way more than Chief just wiggling his toe animation. I mean, I know some people out there like, what? Did you say wiggling toes? You have my subscription now. But, yeah. No comment on that. Let's just... Sissel, what do you have to say? Before I go find Lynne at the chicken kitchen, sounds like there's an important piece of info here I shouldn't miss. Pretty solid evidence, he says. Oh, I have to see. That's funny. Why do I have a bad feeling about what's on this tape? Because they're literally talking about Lynne being your murderer? Okay, we can raise an antenna, and that is all. So, let's raise an antenna. Whoop. Now we can, there's an alarm, a speaker, and lower the screen. And I guess they're just too busy. They don't care. Remote control. All right. I have a feeling a thumbnail might be coming up, so I'm gonna disappear. Whoop. If it really is as damning evidence as they say. The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Okay, so talking. Shocked. No. Shrug. Uh-oh. So... I do like the... Yeah. I like the... It's... Okay, that's a little flashy, but... I saw myself shot right before my own eyes. By Lynne. There goes my only lead. I feel like I died all over again. I like the way they did that with... You've got this background music. Just, you know, the standard... And then, like, when she shoots, it cuts out. And then when the tape goes, it starts back up again. It's just that moment of shock. That, like, Lynne was the one who shot you, apparently. Although, one thing sticks with me, though. Lynne looks so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? That's not what sticks with me. What sticks with me is that it looked like she didn't want to do it. Because, like, she was, like, holding the gun, and, like, her arm was shaking. And then she, like, points it down and shoots away from you first. And then, like, she pulls it up again and is, like, shaking and shoots you. So, like... Yeah, what in the world did I tell her? Like, did you threaten her? There's been so many times, like, just, like, in, like, what? Like, short orders have been the plot thickens. But... Because, like, I thought, okay, that's interesting that there's a detective on trial for murder that, like, the one guy looked up to and Lynne is interested in, and supposedly is super good friends with Cabanella, but Cabanella's never visited him in prison. So, like, that's like, okay, the plot thickens. This is getting interesting. But the fact that Lynne shot you, but looked like she didn't want to do it, that is... the plot thickens of everything so far.
The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanella.
It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby.
Now, by the way, Inspector Cabanella, there's something on that tape that troubles me.
What's that, Chief? I'm all ears.
I had to look at the photos of the crime scene as well, but... the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different.
Wait, he's right. That is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs. But I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, still down on the lower level. I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place.
Little flashy. All right, so there you are. Oh. Meow. That's right, there was the cat that jumped on the corpse later. Meow. That's really funny.
Is that a black cat?
You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene, and then the little cat culprit vanished into the night.
So it looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. I like that for people who don't know Doctor Who. I don't know a lot about Doctor Who, but for people who know even less than me, apparently there's some things like where like you can't change some points in history. Like there are fixed like anchor points of certain things that will happen no matter how much like you go back and try and change it, or something like that. Again, I don't know. But I like to think like that's one of like the immutable facts in the cosmic history of all time, is that you can change Lynne dying, you can change this, but you can't change the fact that your body gets unceremoniously dumped down the stairs. Like first, like I'm here and this hitman just like kicks your body out of the way and it falls down. And then it's like, okay, well we deal with the hitman, and then it's like, oh, there's a cat that knocks your body down out of the way. It's like, okay, if you want to go and like stop the cat from doing it, then like, you know, like an umbrella's gonna come by and hit you. Like, no matter what you do in the grand cosmic universe, your body is always just going. And I find that funny.
This is Point X. Come in, Chief.
The chief here, did he show up?
No, sir, not yet, but...
Oh, idiot, I told you to stay off the radio, that was important.
But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynne.
What? You see my baby over there, do you?
I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief?
What did you say, Inspector?
No, okay. He's not talking to the guy on the end. He's talking to Cabanello.
What do you say, Inspector?
Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, then hold on to her.
Yes, sir, I'll go get her now, sir.
What is the meaning of this? Why would Lynne show up at Point X? Took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location.
Oh, I don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps.
What happened? Detective, come in! Now what? What's happened this time?
Damn it. Oh, this calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me.
Yeah, allow me to jump. Allow me to... Yeah, okay. Ha, hoo, ha, ha, hoo. And I'm just like, let me in that phone right now. No. Okay. Before I do anything else, since it seems time is paused enough. I just wanted to point out... Well, let me get this out of the way so you can see the screen. Lynne showed up at Point X, but I thought she was on her way to the Chicken Kitchen. Maybe the Chicken Kitchen is Point X. You ever think about that? One thing is clear. Something big just happened. Yeah. That I don't know why, but I just found it so charming the way the speaker, when they did the crash, it was like... and spun around. Just like very old school, like... Old Mickey Mouse or, you know, like Looney Tunes things. Just that cartoony... You know, something happens on the other end and it goes around. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? Get your buns over here.
What'd you say?
Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor, hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed.
Excuse me, but this is the Chicken Kitchen, is it not?
See? Point X is the... Like, come on, Sissel. Keep with the program. Like, she's at Point X, but I thought she was going to the Chicken Kitchen. Like, well, they didn't. 1 + 1 can equal 2, Sissel. And he's like, I don't know math. I forgot it when I died. Oh, okay, fair. But Aren't I talking to the police?
The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with?
Has something happened to here, you ask? More like there's nothing left to hear. I gotta go. Wait! Here, the other thing I was gonna comment on is that the chief's toes when he's antsy just being it's just, what's going on?
Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. That something is far from nothing, that's for certain.
Yeah, that he anxiously rubs his feet on his legs. It's a good animation. I don't like it. I'm just like, no, stop that. But it's still a good animation.
Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'm gonna be on my way.
And you going to Point X?
Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be.
Inspector, your being there isn't gonna change anything. Why put yourself through it?
I have a responsibility, and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, this is not quite over yet.
Right, that's true. Do what you must then.
Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow is blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out. Now my mind is even blanker than the blackboard was. Lynne, my only lead and partner, shot me? What did it all mean? Knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen, Point X, the police have surrounded. And the place where something big just happened. What will Lynne be involved in this time when I find her there?
Apparently everything is what Lynne is involved with.
Let's save our place in time.
Do we want to continue playing? You know it. Say, you can do a drinking game with this. Every time someone strikes a really funny pose, take a shot. Except that I'm thinking, like, by the time you reach the end of, like, chapter 2, you'd be dead from alcohol poisoning, so maybe don't actually do that.